Hello and welcome with this new format I'm trying to put out. Let's see how successful I will be or how much fun it will be. It's not that much work to edit. That's a bit of a sad thing. I will only really edit the intro you're seeing here, but in the battle I'll keep myself or put myself a bit down in terms of editing power. So in this format here, I'm basically re-watching a battle I've played against the NPCs, because, well, we do not have the possibility to do multiplayer battles, but it will eventually come. As you can see, this army here is the one I would have loved to pick, because it's insane. You get this one offered for basically free, but you will be in minus in terms of food once you complete the Troyan quest line regarding the throne. Here you see Sparta. What I originally wanted to do is to attack Sparta with my epic army, which I just got offered from my dear father, with Paris as the commander. But sadly, the women faction are Amazones, I'm a German dude, I'm sorry, Amazonen, they basically wiped out Sparta, so that's so much for it. And Menelaus pretty much got devastated. This is the army I will use today. Well, I'll have the replay I'm just watching in the description below, where you can download it, so you can play it yourself and try to best me in terms of performance. I will do this with much more epic battles, but for now, that's a first one. So without further ado, let's jump into the battle. Replays. One, yeah, very much my imagination is speaking here. So we will watch the replay. For you guys, you can even fight the battle and show me if you succeed, lose, and if you succeed, did you do better than I did, or as I will do eventually in this video. So I just followed
it. The enemy is receiving reinforcements.
If you look at the balance of power, it will shift slightly in the favor of the enemy. Sadly, we're not attacking Sparta in the campaign. From where the replay is, I'm playing in a hard, which means hard battle difficulty and hard campaign difficulty. Sadly, in the campaign, I already conquered their main or capital city, and at this time I was trying to capture Sparta, but strangely enough, the women faction already took over Sparta, so there's that. And this is the only battle replay I've saved from the last few battles since the last update, because an update will always corrupt a replay in a matter that maybe the outcome of the battle will differ from what you actually experienced. This shouldn't be the case here. So first up, attacking with my hero.
For certain.
I can actually do
Troy
this.
will overcome.
First off, I'm attacking with my hero because the enemy struggles to focus him down with
your
his
hero
ranged
is
units.
under attack.
So he can deal quite some damage before he eventually has to retreat.
Consider it done.
This way I try to trigger them by attacking more in a line, in a vertical line instead of a horizontal line, so my bowmen can focus them down, my Troyan nobles. I have plenty of Troyan noble units, should be around 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, yes. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of the spear warriors, which played a major role in the melee compartment. I will eventually have to send in some of the Troyan nobles, because arrows are quite strong with this faction. That's why I went with such an army composition. I was just spamming Troyan nobles together with shielded spear warriors because it's a strong combo. Those can really tank a ton of damage. And in terms of damage dealing, nothing competes with those archers, which have 82 missile damage, 200 range, 40 shots. That's quite insane. And they can shoot by walking, and they have some buffs on melee and defense thanks to the technologies of, or I don't know how they're called in this game. I read it a few times at the start, but yeah, basically I was... Okay, this is an interesting bug here. As you can see, the enemy armored spearmen are just charging into my direction. How did this bug happen? Well, it's because I sent in my general, and it's hard-coded that if a unit gets attacked, the army will attack the unit, because they don't want to be a sitting duck and just lose units. But since I retreated my hero, for some reason, they just walk into my line and they fight. And I turn around. For some reason, my archers don't shoot them. This could have been free food, but on the other hand, it will be quite a waste of ammunition to shoot such a few people. But they actually did some damage on my units, which is quite disappointing. Now we will soon get to the meat of this replay. It's quite a range. Pretty much no survivors, not a single one. Next up are those guys. Very poorly armored, they do have shields though. They won't do much. The missile damage is by far missile. Basically what I'm doing is focusing all the firepower on one unit, so one or two volleys should absolutely kill them. With this army composition, I can pretty much delete like a fifth of the enemy army before it even reaches the unit. And by doing that over the whole game, these guys are all
the foe has sighted your hidden units.
Chance of me. There, one unit for 3. As you can see, it's the general, or one of their generals, which is definitely annoying if it just pushes through your units, but hey, have to deal with it. As you can see, I positioned my units, my melee units, to have 2 rows. It's because if you have 2 units standing side by side, they will be both damaged this side. It's only one unit.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Then I will send in my second row, and I will advance in the flanks so I can get around them. Now at this point, I realize, or pretty much at this point, I realize, oh my god,
Troy evermore!
The enemy has quite some ranged units. So I should get started focusing them one by one. And in this battle, I pretty much clicked each and every target. With this type of army composition, I wonder if some of you guys managed to get better results. Melee units are holding them off as long as possible. You always have to have one unit focusing the general. And here I sent 2 of my damage units to hold the Agamemnon general, because it's important to keep him busy. And
your warriors have been
unit,
routed.
He can win that, but it will take ages. And this time is what I need to win this battle. Here I realized that general is too close to the unit, so once again I send in one unit that can help him, someone really, and shoot the door. The carnage on the battlefield, as you can see, is already quite some. And all thanks to my range units. They are the damage dealers. It's not a full enemy.
Warriors are rallying.
Thanks to the message, I realized directly that they recovered from routing. But maybe you will see some mistakes I've done. But so far, it went quite clear. I lost many units. And in my campaign, I am in round 112, I guess. I've had many battles like this where you just have to shoot so many targets, because the faction of Paris is focused on range units. That's why I try to empathize in my own position with range units. And it's quite some fun to just see the arrows rain down on the enemy. Drop them bodies on the floor. And the follow animation is quite funny. It doesn't seem realistic, but hey, I guess that's what you get if you put the war engine in a game like this, or on a game like this. In terms of performance, I quite like this game. In terms of let's reorientate my units so I can focus the general sound of my area.
The enemy hero has sustained a wound. Hades has claimed the enemy hero.
Well, that's it for this battle replay. Yeah. Try to beat me in terms of battle results, which I will show you now. So, I lost 525 men, and the enemy has 400 men remaining. And as you can see, the absolute damage dealing unit was where the Troyan was. And sorry, I've played so many battles the last 2 days that I mixed up the battle replays. In one battle replay with the same hero, I killed 250 enemy units because I was doing the same as in this replay. At the start, I was just shooting the units with those flat arc arrows which kill like 5 to 10 guys per shot. That's honestly quite overpowered. Ranged heroes are quite overpowered if you know how to use them. With a melee hero you can keep one whole unit busy, which is quite an advantage, but they won't rack up as many kills as a ranged hero if you play him or place him correctly. It's about positioning, where in melee heroes it's more about using them at the right spot, or it's more about timing, less about positioning. And here it's absolutely positioning. Well, thanks for watching, and see you maybe next time.